You see the product, now take action. Miracle Food, suitable for all ages, the perfect cleanse and reboot, a product that helps promote a healthy immune system and a great anti-inflammatory. Don't just take my word for it. Sandman at Viral Hip Hop News strongly suggests you go over to chakradoctor.org and try out the incredible product, Miracle Food. Let's go.
An amazing thing, and it just opens the door for more entrepreneurs. You know, would I make the same decisions? Like if I had a company that was worth a certain amount, I don't know. I don't know what that dollar factor is, but you know, I think if he takes the money and then puts it into something else that builds up culture and Black culture, which he's very much so well capable of doing, and then I'm cool with everything that he's doing right now, personally.
Do you think? Yeah. Do you think that the new revolution is going to be just the economic revolution? Because it seems like, you know, that's what all empowerment now seems like it's coming from, is, you know, people getting companies and businesses, which is great. But do you think that's the only way, or could it be another way that, you know, we just start to begin to get, you know, the power that we deserve in the country?
Ooh, that's a good question, and that's very debatable. I always say money is power. So I mean, listen, that's a great start, right? I don't know if that's the solvent of all the problems. I mean, Steve Jobs died of cancer as a billionaire, I'm assuming. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that'll assume that they could take money to grave. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's always about economic, but I do think it's a great conversation starter, and it definitely helps to even the playing field. You know, one of the industries that I'm in now is actually blockchain and cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and what they continuously say about cryptocurrency is it's and I guess I'm not even going to paraphrase, because I don't know how they say it exactly, but they basically say that's the way Black people will end up excelling in cryptocurrency. That's like the Black let me say the right way, but I want to say like that's like the Black way of excelling. If we can all get into it, it evens the playing field more or less. There's no bias in cryptocurrency right now, as long as you get into it and you understand what's going on. And that's not investment advice for anyone out there, but it just, like I said, it evens the playing field. That's what it was created for. So if enough of us could get involved in blockchain and crypto, then that may be something that actually helps push things forward as well.
Dope. Definitely appreciate that perspective, man. Get back to music real quick. What's your thoughts on the current state of hip hop, not just musically, but the culture of hip hop with the young kids? We see social media definitely taking heed, or definitely taking charge when it comes to how they kind of distribute and get out here and give themselves attention. What's your thoughts on all that?
I guess I'm torn a little bit. So here's the thing, right? So, you know, anytime we create, you know, new wealth, as I'd like to call it, I'm happy for it. I'll clap and applaud. I think that, and I see this, there's definitely some smarter brothers out there that take their money and do wise things with it. I'm not for all the showcasing it on social media. That's never been my thing. You know, I've never been one that, you know, talk about how many chains I got on and put it up on the gram, or like, you know, I know a lot of people basically, you know, I never want to throw money in people's face, because I feel like that's not my perspective. So to each his own. I'm not knocking no one for doing it. I feel like when you talk about some of the music nowadays, I feel like that's kind of all I end up seeing a lot of. But there are some people that you know, I feel are pushing a different route. I mean, I traditionally still listen to old school music. That's just my preference. But every so often I might throw on the radio and I might hear something new, and I'll rock to it and I'll vibe to it. I always ask people this, and I'll ask you guys this question as well. Like, from a memorable standpoint, like I can't really, if you ask me to name the hottest record of 2020, 2021, 2019, 2018, I can't do it. I couldn't tell you what the hottest record is. You tell me what's the hottest album in 94, in 95, 98, then I could kind of go back into my mental Rolodex. And I feel like maybe I don't know if that's a good thing, because that may mean that the music business is oversaturated. or the music industry is oversaturated, or if that's a bad thing, or if that's a bad thing because it's oversaturated, or if that's a good thing because there's so much wealth being generated amongst younger people. You know, so I'm torn a little bit.
God damn.
What do you feel about the Grammys? A lot of people, you know, Lil Wayne came out and said, fuck the Grammys, but you got other artists that say, you know, the Grammys is not rigged, this, that, and the third. We should take on the Grammys and, you know, their alleged.
All that shit is rigged, man.
Black people. Go ahead.
All that shit is rigged.
Ah.
Listen, every award show you see, in my opinion, is rigged. I mean, you know, we see enough of it, and I'm not even like, I'm not trying to be like there's no conspiracy theorists behind it. I've sat at those award shows, and it's not because I've never taken home an award, because you know, once again, you got to measure how you got your measurement of success is based on you individually, not necessarily what someone gives you as a trophy. It's great. Don't get me wrong. Like if people want to celebrate winning a Grammy, I'm all for it. If that's what you put in your mind, say, yo, I'm gonna go out here and get this Grammy, and that's what it is. But I know some people with Grammys that's still sleeping on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I know people that get these awards and they can't pay their light bill, but they glorify the award. And here's the other problem, right? We see it with the Grammys, with the Emmys, with the Oscars, is that we've been not included in so much of it that we had to fight to get inclusion. And I feel like they just be throwing bones now, like, oh, here, take this so you can shut up. You know, and I think if we would show the same support to a BET award that we do a Grammy. You know, if we're real, it would mean more to us to get acceptance from people who are actually building. And I'm hoping, and I say this like with the executives at BET. I think Deborah Lee is still there. I'm not sure, but you know, the fact that these companies were created by Black people, I would assume that these awards should be more highly favored than the Grammys. And it's not to knock. I know some people who sit on the Grammy board and they vote, but it's to sit here and think that it's not a biased award. I'll be bullshitting myself. All of that stuff is fake, in my opinion.